So, the mic was a bit quiet in last night's run. I've turned the mic up 5 decibels and have moved the webcam over to the left because I forgot not only the mic thing, that you gotta turn that up right, but then the webcam would also cover the IGT right now. Swear, what were you on in last night's video? I go to Timber, right? After filming, I'm reviewing, and I gotta time it and whatnot. And I go to Timber to get the first one. Putting the webcam on the right covers it. What were you? Oh my god. So I was in last night's 8-lap race run. I was not only too quiet, but I was covering the IGT. Incredible. Swear. So I have fixed both of those issues, I think. Right? The plus 5 decibels is a bit louder now. It wasn't that quiet, I don't think. Just on the default volume. So this should be alright. Right. And I literally, like a moment ago, was just eating lunch. Had a sandwich and crap, right? There's 18. And I was experimenting with turning this video quality down to 720. The quality drop really ain't worth it, and I guess I'm just going to put up with long upload times. If I go for a great big, an hour and a half, 2 hour plus, great big run, it's just going to take like 7 hours to upload. And that's just kind of what it is. For these higher quality OBS runs. Can't believe what they're on. What the crud is that? What are y'all doing in the back here? I swear, low. Great. I'm what in the away from me, Tire. What are you on? And this is Legend, keep in mind. This is Legend right now. It don't matter what you put them at. They insist on being so drunk. Swear. Couldn't 17 because of that. Even 18 barely. 259.04. I still sub 3'd. What? Look at that one. Kind of cruds all 3. Legend. And y'all were still doing that bullcrap. Are you kidding me? I swear. So a couple of more changes. Turning the mic up, fixing the webcam, and then I guess I'm keeping the 1080, the default resolution and crap. The 1080p at 60 is what this gives you by default, right? And that is better quality, but it is a longer upload time, like considerably longer upload time, than filming on 720p at 30 on the phone. And crap, right? Those upload faster, and they're still decent quality. But then I guess this is still better. This is better quality technically. But it takes like over twice as long, maybe more, to upload. Like the 8-lap races run from last night. I began that upload process at about 10:30, and it most likely wasn't up till frickin' 5 in the morning. 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Was a good 7-hour upload for like a 2-hour and 17 video. Which I sub 2'd that somehow. Wasn't expecting to, but I barely did. by like 3.5-ish minutes. Barely. I don't know how I pulled that off. It must have been that 127 Ghost Creek and 105 Glamis bullcrap. It had to have been because of that, right? Couple of 19s, right? Didn't even bother that time. Okay, dude. Listen. Do both. Crap. Now, hey. That was strong through there. Cool. And I'm dang near 18 all of a sudden because of that. That was so strong. It's like, hey, yo. And even with, up to 9 lap now going both ways. Yeah, that was a third change, or third or fourth change that I meant to mention. And now thinking about, for the first time, filming both directions in the same video, essentially. With 9 lap sprints and 9 lap reverses, both runs in the same, like, hour and 20-ish type video here. Something like that. Freaking driving, quit sliding. 1860, not bad. 302.84. Swear, legend, and they were still doing donuts, facing backwards, blocking the racetrack. On legend right now. I don't know what it takes. Gotta bring these guys to freaking champion mode, to Matt from Wii Sports mode, just to keep them driving straight. I can manage it just fine. It makes no frickdom sense. How the human is better at this crap than the frickin' computer right now. Is you can't stay straight, can't do basic turns and crap on your maximum intelligence on legend right now. Is a few jokers in the back still can't stay straight and do a basic lap. It takes Champion Plus mode, where they do what I do type crap, or something. If they were, smart enough to save their juice and crap, keep it tight and just go, full kill all the way around, like I do. Would take some bullcrap like this. Gotta max out their AI, plus, just to keep them straight, keep them on the racetrack facing forward. Oh my god, that was insane. I know the freaking video saw that. Skis. Like a recolor and somebody else had a massive mid-air Tenerife collision. Ski. God. The crud. And I dang near did it too. Swear, almost had my own event. Is case in point, once again, this is legend right now. And you're colliding midair on legend. What the frick right now? You just permanently have 10 IQ. It makes no difference what you said for them at all. I swear, that is actually so dumb. On legend, you're still spinning out and wrecking and doing midair collisions and being in the frickin' second grade maximum right now. Kind of crap right now. What was that, dude? How's that legend driving? Excuse me. A legend is a 20-year plus lifelong racer that can smoke everything. Is what a legend should be. And y'all are still like a barely freaking pro. You're still like maybe a week into this, barely. For some crap. Don't know why y'all are just permanently having cookies and milky and having nap time. I don't know what it takes, man. They're just permanently a problem, right? 1907, 30537. Oh, I 1907. Crap, that's a good time. Hang on. So yeah, even 9-lap in both directions on the same video, that still won't be as long as a race run. But the con, the trade-off, is them. Is these folks. How are y'all legends right now? What kind of crap? Is at freaking... At Timber and Alto Vista, what did I see just now? How the crud on earth? How the living freak is that legend? You still mid-air 9/11 on a legend. Kind of bullcrap. But then it tracks like Glamis and here, Glamis and Mount Garda. They're like, oh, like now they're semi-smart all of a sudden. Is Todd can actually do jumps, can actually steer. It's like at this one, okay, so at this one all of a sudden, y'all actually have like an average IQ point for once. Is that they can do a lap in less than 30 seconds. That was such a dumb one for that. And even the front guys can dang near lap the rear guys, I swear. It's even the back of the pack on Legend, still. At least they have finally learned, nope, they're still wrecking. Never mind. Is they can land tricks now, but they still can't, nope, even that guy can't. Okay. There's a few of y'all that still struggle with just landing basic as crud tricks. And you're actually flying off that goddamn turn back there. Cannot believe. I'm finally seeing some average IQ behavior from these folks. These people are like the front half of the field, right? But then the rear, the back of the pack is still, good God, having a foot-long cigar. Could have been going crud were you on? Let's not slide that far, man. Look at them still wrecking a crowd. Good God. And I still 15.8 because of that. 234.90. And you can see that crab this time. Swear. Freaking webcam last night. Because I haven't used OBS like over 6 months, right? So I freaking forgot, that, ooh, the lap time is over there, and the webcam over there covers it. Hello, clown. For the whole 2 hours. God. Yeah, I was a bit too quiet. Forgot to, turn that up. And then that bullcrap. How do you cover the IGT? When that's, it's, thank God I said them out loud. I swear for each one. Because that is the whole freaking point of this format. Of Unique Lap Crowd. And just any, all races, all sprints. Where it's just IGT lap times. Is you need to see that at the end. That is the whole point. It's like doing a math problem, then covering the solution. It's like, scare God. Hello? It's like when your freaking exam says you got this problem wrong, and then it doesn't show you why. It's like this, I swear. That is basically what that crap was last night. It is solve for x, or graph this equation, and then it's wrong. and then you don't say why, or some crap. That's what, covering the IGT is for this crap. Cannot be that dumb. And I'm just very slowly between tracks eating these Fritos, right? Down here. Ace, let's not do a whole, like, 10-minute race, and then I guess we'll never know. Let's not, dude. Freaking webcam. Swear, I do a great big 11+ minute novel of a race, right? And then what did I do? I guess we'll never know. It's like, excuse me, webcam. Move. It ain't me. Move it. Move the webcam. I'd be so freaking out of it. So 15, 16, not paying attention. Wasn't on full kill. Yeah, Jay, 225, 62. How the crowd... I love blue. Takeshi's blue helmet for his hoodie right there. How did I 15-1 at Kosa, like, not looking? Like, with commentating about the webcam thing and freaking eating and crap. Yep, it's on Legend. There are a couple of them that want to be smart, and for a default duration, 5-lap duration, this would be a problem, right? But we have like a whole extra 4 laps, dang near a second event worth of time to go get them. Yeah, it's like when there's only one jump, and you put them on a Legend, they can finally have like an average 80 IQ. Can finally land tricks and do turns and crap. I guess just, from the thousands of hours that I've spent playing Pure, what is wrong with that barrel right now? Possessed by Mammon and Zozo and crap. What are you on right now? I guess just from the thousands of hours I've spent playing Pure, I can just obliterate all 3 difficulties. Just all 3 AI difficulties, I can smash all 3. All 3 are like a no effort at all. Is either just the game assumes that you're clueless and you're crap, or it just is kind of easy. I don't know. And I guess, just so future me, or just anybody that wants to go for a time or whatnot, wants to see the setup for this bike that's 127 Ghost Creek, 117 for Mount Garda, and then also 117 for Sandy Mountain, 127 Ghost Creek, 113 Alto Vista, 118 Timber, 113 4, I think, for Tinton. Dang near 103 Akatillo. It was over, excuse to God, and all that crap. I will show the setup. Just real quick. It is the 4th frame that has carbon fiber stuff on it. That last one. The 2nd swing arm, Walsh. the Roll Design A-arm, Elka Race Plus 2, Hyper Beadlock wheels, third set of ITP Plus 2, FMF motor on Class A, this furthest to the right Pro Taper handlebar, the first rental sprocket kit with Enduro for top speed, the second Streamline brakes on Plus 2, Kick Boost Plus 2, and then all my super light bodywork and crap with, you know, the lightest fenders, nose cone livery, Nerf bar, bumpers, and then no frame guards and no hand guards for like weight reduction, if it even counts that. I don't know if it even works like that. Yeah, there's my setup. That's how I'm goddamn 105 Glamis, 127 Ghost Queen last night. I'm resting my left foot on my tower down here. Just checking to make sure the dang thing still has blood in it. I swear. Wouldn't dare go for a chip. Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Nope. Okay. Okay. Nope. It was gluttony that stopped me that time. Okay. Okay. Nope. Never mind. I cannot do that. It's not quite enough of a window to freaking do that. Black Dog. Swear. I could film a 9-lap for both directions all in the same video and it still won't be nearly as freaking long. Still dang near an hour shorter than that 8-lap ordeal from last night. So yeah, hopefully I'm louder. You can hear me in crowd. Plus 5 decibels on that mic, and I've moved it over to the left. So you can see the lap number, you can see the IGT. And I guess I'm just keeping the default 1080p at 60. High quality. At least higher quality than the phone thing. And I'm just gonna tolerate longer upload times. For, you know, my great big hour and a half, 2.5 hour type crud. Which I'm planning for, you know, the second anniversary is coming up here in about 2 months. On November 20th, right? Will be 2 years since beginning these runs. I am planning a literal double tour run. A freaking 80% tour run twice in a row. All in the same video. Which I'm not going to do a goddamn 200% where I do all 50 twice. No, we're not doing that. We are not doing 100 events. Because that will crack 5 hours. Dang near 5.5, actually. Or perhaps even dang near 6 hours on the video. It's like, no, I'm not up for that. Just gonna do the 80% twice. See if I can't. I'm gonna live time. I'm not gonna like do 2 individual tour runs. Just time each one. No, it's all one big thing. See if I can't sub 4 that guy. And I'm gonna freaking camp and live up here on that night. The night of the 20th of November. Move. Who? Break. Go. Was a crud lap. And then I'm out. Oh, God. Yep. Nope. Still 1889 somehow. 310.51. And I just wanted some chips. Had to restart that one because I wrecked over that bullcrap. So yeah, I'm planning in honor of the second anniversary, in honor of 2 years of doing these pure runs. For this coming November 20th, I am planning, if I can frickin' remember right now, coming up here, a double two run. The 80% format twice. Twice in a row. Most likely double sub twos. And then, but I'm not going to time it that way though. It's all going to be one great big thing. Like a high 3 something, 350 something. Is I literally on November 20th, assuming that I ain't got nothing going on, and I'm debating if that should be a phone run or this run. Phone run or OBS run. I would have more storage for it technically on the computer, right? But who the crud? 4.5 hours, dang near, just about. In this high quality, about to be a 12-hour upload, like an overnight upload type ordeal. It wouldn't take quite as long if it were a phone run, but I don't think even with the turned all the way down 720/30 on my phone, it's about 10 gigs every 3 hours, so a 4.5 hour would be about 15 gigs ish, and I don't quite have that on my phone. So I legit may have to do it on here and have a 20-hour upload. Like come back the following night or some crap and it just then uploads. Or some bull crap. For that dang thing. And it will by far be the longest run, longest video on the channel, period. Easily. It'll smoke my first ever 100% 322. It'll make that thing look short. Over an hour longer than that dang thing. Swear, we'll actually fall over and die. I probably could just about get through it if I get some, early on in the day window. Maybe freaking, like either goddamn 1 to 5 or 6 to 10. It'll be a freaking part-time shift, I swear. Excuse me. It's a long run. Like either a 1 to 5 or a 6 to 10 type window for it. And then it won't even be up online until the next freaking day, I swear. Because it'll be in this quality. End quote. Go, go, go. Oh, I'm sliding. I just screwed 21 completely. Even 22 for that fact. You were drinking for this one. Oh, God. Yep, wouldn't steer. And was like exact same thing twice right now. 332.65. I think that double two run can make freaking... even a 10-lap race run on Class D, or a freaking 100% run. It'll make those look like a walk in the park. I swear, that will be a 4-hour run. Because it's about 2 hours for each two run. And I'm gonna literally, like a 150-something, finish the first one. And I doubt that it will beat my 153. I'm not counting on that at all for either of them. But I will literally sit here for the whole first 2 hours, get through the first save file, get through Class A and whatnot, and then I gotta back out of that save file, reset my progress, and restart. After 2 hours, I'm hitting the restart button and doing all that over again. send prayers on that night. I swear, dude. Huge run. It by far should be the longest freaking run. The longest video on this channel. And with these current settings that I'm filming with now in OBS, it's about like a hair over 26 gigs per hour. Over 100 gigs, I think. Or like 110, or like 110, 115-ish. Over 100 gigs for that video right now. Massive goddamn clip. Or was it? What was it? I forget how frickin' much this crap takes up. But I can essentially film for about 6 hours with my current available storage on these current settings. Can film up to 6 hours. So I will have enough for it. But it's like huge. Just cranking 19s. There's 18. And to finish Ghost Creek, see, even 9 laps for the sprints doesn't take nearly as freaking long as even a 5-lap race or some crap. Oh, no, a freaking default race. What do you want? I swear, even a 10-lap sprint is not quite as long as a freaking default 3-lap race. That's how nice these are no matter what. Way to not stay tight. Wow, 18.5. Missing sub 3 because of that 301.36. God. And should I, for the reverses or some crap, put my tunes back on? Maybe. Ooh. Hope me adjusting didn't ruin the angle of where I'm at, right? So yes, all 9-lap sprints and reverses. I figured since each one is so short, no matter what lap number basically, why not just freaking, you know, not film more videos for no reason. Let's film both directions in the same clip. Well, it's more than a clip, excuse me, but it's like over an hour. And even here, with just one jump, can still fill the bar up quite nicely. Freaking drive. What kind of boo was that? I swear that I cannot believe I went for food at Tonga. Wanted some Fritos, right? Swear, I wrecked. Yep, even way in the back here on Legend, y'all still can't get a life. Both was so goddamn dumb. Here. Let's get that crud off my hands, right? So yeah, beep, intermission, wrecked, and got some milk as well. Yes, and I can still get that back, I think. Oh yeah. If you go for 2 fresh ones here, which ones are fresh? Those are, I think. Yeah. Get the pro in, right? Oh, that'll barely be enough. How does Jay manage that crap? What the frick was that, I swear? Bounce off that hill. A perfect 180. 180. Da-da-da. Mouth. Say that. 180. Kind of crap. And good enough, I guess. On the juice. And oh, let go. And that pro, just one more, right? Yeah. Caught the air, was sliding. Still sub 20'd. 1991, 323.57. And these Fritos are almost done. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Almost done. It's like Mountain Grotto and food temples in here. It's only here where they're actually semi-smart for a change. Oh my god. Did that on purpose, man. Get out of here. Red Brett, frick are you on? Oh, that was close for some reason. Cutting you off, man. Still took him. I've got the 105 Climbus, 127 Ghost Creek. I'll be darned if you're ahead of me. Excuse right now. And I've got kind of a theory. I think when you're on a legend, because I saw this on the mod, for example, the game might just like straight up modify what the AI's lap times was when the event finishes. Like when you finish and you go to the LB and it claims like there was some dude way in the back was somehow like a second better than your PB, when they actually never did that. The computer just does random calculations and random adjustments to lap times and scores that never actually happened. Like how on the mod, for example, when I was like doing hacked Agatillo, it claimed that, you know, Clayton was like did like an 8, like an 8-9 somehow, and I'm like, no, that ain't possible, dude. That's the game just saying that. It modifies those freaking times and scores and crap on the LB. Like how, for example, when I finish this one, I might go for an 18, and it's gonna claim that some dude way in the back that was a good half a lap behind me, he like also 18'd somehow, and it's like, no, that makes no freaking sense. That's the game modifying those numbers, and it never actually happened. It's just some weird, like, kind of a rando calculation that it does. It's gotta be somewhere in this range, right? And so it just modifies it. Like, I'm 1877. Nope, okay. They made sense for a change. God. Alright. Those are done. Last one going forward. Is my good freaking mind the wheel and crud? How's my angle, man? Yeah, it's good no matter what, basically. Got an even better angle from last night. And then I guess for the reverses, I might just bring back my music. I might just do that to finish off the latter half. Ooh, close, dude. God, eh? It's a nice, it's like 3 o'clock. It's a nice, beautiful, bright, sunny day. It is the third day of fall now. Let's not throw here. Kind of a stupid, like, even that barely worked. What a pro, man. What are you on? Crud, no. I'll try and go for a 13. Can't guarantee it, man. That's hard and crud. But this has been like the best bike I've ever had as of late. Swear. It's a fully built H2 all of a sudden. Oh god. Was so goddamn crooked. Couple 15s. Get the air and crap. For the advanced. Dang, you're 14 to non-boosting there. Holy crud, I just did that, man. Alright. Coming around here. I did 14 non-boosting. Holy frick on earth. I guess I'm 14-9 non-boosting. There's not much excuse here to not do well. Here we go. And don't jinx it by saying that, having a loud mouth and saying that, excuse me. Now, just gonna do decently. Stop and turn, right? 1362 just beat it. Okay, that's how you finish. 222.43. Finally a better 13 for that. 1362. I just slid so well. And crap was so tight. Yeah, before going on here to the reverses, and the game sound is off, go reverse 9 lap, and it is hooked up to the PC, man. I'm gonna go back to the same video. Oh, but then crap wants to load slower on 60. And I think you heard that just now. Or no. No, it's webcam mic only. Webcam mic only can't say words out of nowhere. It is only the freaking webcam mic that it hears. It does not hear anything from the goddamn computer. Good, because I would get massively copyrighted on these dang videos if I were to check the volume here for it. Good. I don't care about no viruses and crud, man. Doing just fine before I met you. I think I'm game crashing, excuse to living. Okay. What was that? Kind of baloney. Kind of a 10-second load was that. Got all 3 in, heck yeah. Oh, let's pay attention, mind that sign, dude. And can maybe even start taking that way early on. Don't stick the space bar, man. Huh. Couldn't quite make it, but okay. Better. To 1902 all of a sudden. Kuh. There's your 18. Just kind of rush through this one, right? My ear wants to itch. Stop, dude. Oh, close. 18. Put a 10th on it. Go, my man. Being slow and crap. Alright, here we go. Oh, and there's a build up to the end of this one during Lab 9. Had to use all my juice for that crap. Swear. Got the 17.8. 258.20. One more. Huh. See if you get 16 at 10 here, I swear. It might just be doable. I swear. That'd be sick, dude. Firework. Oh! Realign me perfectly well for that crap. Bringing back the music, I was watching my 202 80% True Run from the good old days, right? A couple days ago. Hence, getting the idea to bring this back. Because that is what I did for that run. Oh, 1902 again. And when you trigger 8, don't come in from that way. Take it properly to go for that time, right? I honestly wouldn't get your hopes up for 16, but it might just be a thing. 17-1 is the record. How in the crap is that where you land? What the frick? Swear, dude. Might miss a sub 3 because of that or some crap. It's like, screw you, dude. Freaking tire. Like, that's what I mean. Is the game schemes, it plans. Ooh, tire, right here. I'm watching you. I notice that you land here. So a tire goes there now all of a sudden. Swear. 16 is not going to happen with clowns in the way. Or preloading there by accident, tell you that much. Okay, so forget 16. Yeah. 1725, 308, 13. You probably can just about 16 there. Just take that first bit right. Get him out of the way, and don't preload. Yeah. 9-lap reverse Alto Vista. I need somebody to lean on for the rest of this freaking run. I swear. Took that nice. There's 20. I stopped boosting perfectly to keep pro. Get that pro in. Oh. Oh, I 18 forward. I swear, wasn't paying attention at all. How the crap was I 18 forward? Wasn't even looking, man. How is this bike so good that even, like, when I'm not even wide open, I'm not even, like, really focusing, I'm still 18-4 reverse Alto Vista and, like, 15-1 Cosa and crap. I swear. You're just kind of on cruise control. Just going, you know? And I'm pulling crap like that. 18-4 all of a sudden. Record is 18-1. Oh my god, okay. Now, go. How do I wait till lap 8, last lap, to all of a sudden put bozos right on top of me? Get the goddamn thing straight and drive and crap. 1851, that was worse because you scammed me and I can't even move my mouse. Knock it off, WinZip. 3 dead 75. Maybe missed a sub 3 because of that. I don't care, dude, WinZip. Shut your mouth. Do not show me that at the end of lap 9. Are you kidding me? Could have 18-2'd right there or some crap. No. Get out of here, dude. The scams and bullcrap in the background. Pop-ups and ads. Don't care. So yeah, it's a new day, and we're back here again, chilling once again. More music, more pre-runs. Whoa, 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 whoa. I love how there's like sub 3 sprints and sub 10, sub 9 races that are like just out of reach and crud, I swear, for these great big lap numbers. It's not slide for 100 feet, frick was that? Now, I know the record is like 1493 or some crap. I want to say that was on the freaking old... It was on 60, but that was the dang Alba setup. There's no way this couldn't 14.8 or some crap. It might just be a thing. And I've, you know, good 3 or 4 times come so close to the 14 going this way lately. I've gotten so close to it a number of times. Just a few 16s, and we'll go for it, right? Sliding through there, God. The frickin' mud, man. It's a problem. Like, you don't do that there, man. You're fine through that one. But up here? Nah, good lord. What is your deal? Swear, just keep it moving through there. What kind of crap? Oh, now, come on. I know you can 14. Now, get out of the way, clear the road. Why do you keep doing this? On lap 9 and crap. Frickin' drive and crap. No, you didn't drive at all for that bit, I swear. Missing 14 badly because of that. 234.19. What was Takeshi doing? And crap, hello? I swear, what? No. Can we get traction through that first goddamn turn? I'm so done. How the crap? Put half a second back on. Get a life, dude. Go and get traction for that goddamn turn. And not having that crap. How is this one still on right now? I swear. I shouldn't need that, dude. Stop going for it. Get out of that mode right now. Okay, that one's done finally. Excuse me. Stop going for that crap. Swear. What are you doing? Go. Being slow. And then it's like a 14.8 or something going back this way. What is Green Susie on? I swear. Here we go, coming up to it. Even on a legend, I'm still double lapping them, I swear. Even at maximum difficulty. Nope, you went flying out there. Was way too high. Stop it. Prepare for 15.9 or some crap. No, that was awful. 15.6, 233.11. Okay. Get inside for that turn. Do these routes correctly. What are you doing? That's twice in a row now. Oh, was close there. Oh yeah, and then what will these be? We maybe can sub 40 these, I think. Something like that. And it, way to not preload, you're a goddamn doofus. Why do you wait till I'm high on juice to not respond? Can you get juice back? That is not what I said. Control button, do something. Oh, but it worked back there, excuse me, stop. Nah, you are redoing this. Get back here. Frickin' go right now. Preload for that bit. Wasn't called for. And I have a full bar at this track for a goddamn change. I'm not a fan of whatever you're on right now. There. That's all I was talking about. Get over that crap. Now here we go. Let's not get air. What was that, man? Turn, please. Why are you so high for that bit? 1766, 3 dead, 99, missing sub 3. Because of that wrecking crap. Played that quite smart somehow. Just getting so carried away by the music. Didn't say nothing for a good minute and a half. Once again, bad spot for that tire. And I'm 19.8 somehow. Get out of here, dude. Swear, get out of here. Way too high. Get the bull crap out of here, dude. Sick of seeing that thing. That's full. Alright. Now go for it. Good enough. Freaking great, actually. 1870, 3:11:48. That was a great lap. I don't think 1870 takes it. Most likely it doesn't. So that was close. But if I'm wrong and it does, then that was unreal. Reverse kiwi. About to be here playing this game day and night. That one is finishing currently. In here. Y'all, I swear. God. How is a recolor the smartest one so far? Get out of here. I'm glad you came to watch this run. Almost 22, so close. You're turning great there all of a sudden, I swear. It's a slight break. That's the C. That's the C. Just picked a random word. No, that's the key. Try to say key and secret at the same time. That's the C. This is the sea. This is the land. This is space. I swear, just saying random bullcrap. Just trying to keep pro as I go through here. Is that a train way up there or some crap? What the crud is that? It's 21.5 currently. I'm smoking that turn all of a sudden without boosting. That one too. Swear. Oh, imagine landing your tricks, folks. Swear. Okay, get out of here. I'm going for a lap. Can you stop waiting till lap 9 to be right in my way? F off right now. Just screwed my 21 because of that. God. Y'all too, get out of here. 22 dead. Like, see, here, okay, here's what I mean. Takeshi went 19-8. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't right now. That's what I'm saying. With the computer, it calculates, it just places them at random times that are so wrong. Takeshi did not go 19-8. That's bullcrap. It's like that one dude in the freestyle, at the freaking Bomb Squad freestyle, does 250 all of a sudden. It's like, no, you're a clown, dude. Freaking hit my toe and crap. Yeah, okay, 9 lap reverse, what am I on? Ghost Creek? Yeah. Swear. And I missed 21 because a couple of bozos. Even now, still smoking weed right there in the middle of the goddamn road, I swear. Can't move, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just as a great example right there. You are not 19-8 at Reverse Kiwi. Absolutely. Unless, because the AI drivers, they can implement, just at their own will, random cheating. Is in the parameters, stop. In the params, there is just random crap where the AI can cheat. They can raise their top speeds and crap and just be so weird about it. So maybe via cheating, Takeshi was 19-8. Either through that, built in, the AI can speed up whatever they want, type like rubber band type bullcrap. Either that, or the game is just claiming that because it feels like it. It's just lions where get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never know to do. I get a good feeling, yeah, that this game will go well for the remainder of this. Oh yeah. Keep the juice up, man. Yeah, bull crap. Takeshi's 1980 at Reverse Kiwi. No, what the freak? It's like, oh yeah, I'm totally 11 at Akatillo. I'm totally freaking 14 at goddamn Food Temples. Like, no. Kind of boo. That's just the game's, the AI's built-in cheating that it can utilize whenever it wants to. That is all that is. It's either that dang thing in the game files, or it's just claiming that. It's just weird crap. Gotta go. Gotta go. If you would stop sliding out of that frickin' first turn. That's kind of what kills the 17 and crap, right? Oh, look at these folks. God dang. Stop sliding. You are slidey today. Not getting traction. 17. Oh, 1803. Okay, well, I sub-3'd, clown. Swear. 259.34. At least I got my sub-3. 1803 or some crap. Can you just 17 that track for the love of living, actual? I don't know what you're on. Or like if the game claims that somebody like some dude way in the back was like 15-8 or some crap right there at Reverse Ghost Creek. It's like you saw me wide open at 2,000 horsepower, and I was 18-0. Nobody is 1650 right now. Stupid game just claiming bullcrap. Or just flat out cheating. To freaking read crap like that to me in the OB. I hope I'm not replaying any of these last three, right? That's the pun for this current track. Frickin' tires, dude. $21.7 not boosting at all here somehow. Let's quit sliding that far, dude. Haven't looked over here in quite a while, I think. Yeah. Dude, get out of here. What was he on? What was he doing? Flipping through the air, I swear. Doing somersaults and crap. Now what were you doing? There's 21-1 all of a sudden, swear. I'll try and... The freak was that noise? The crud? It's not the music, it's something else. That was odd. Alright, I'm gonna try and go for a sub 20. Can't guarantee it though. Because I want to be all slippy slidey and take the wrong routes and crap. Be out of my lane and everything. Yep, that man. I swear, dude. I had to get both in. Yep, missing sub 20, 23, 319.45. God. Bumped into him. Was a bit weird, wacky for one area, I think. Now here's one of the ones where they want to be smart, but we have enough time to get them if they do. If they do act smart. Make me your radio, turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. Them being in the way wasn't meant for me though, swear skew. Get... God. Yeah, they're being all smart and crud because no one's boosting and everything, right? Okay, nice going, Jay. Got him pretty good there. It's like once I know that I clear that, I can go for it. What kind of crud? It's Susie and a freaking recolor. Red bread. Get out of here, dude. Like, for example, if the game claims that somebody's freaking, like, deep 17 or some crap here, I know that's BS, because I had to sweat blood and tears. Just to 1829 or something, right? It's like, no, game, either you're cheating or you're lying. Ain't buying that crap. Oh. I only pray you never leave me behind. Love that part. Thought this game used to suck, but now you're changing my mind. Go. Hi. Breathe and be careful there. What kind of crap were you on? Doing that advanced. Swear. One more time. Then we'll go for the good lap. Where we're not going to be 5 lanes too high all of a sudden. Have basic freestyle shocks. Have the goddamn Sparks motor all of a sudden. Higher slide like that. That too. Like, that's what I'm saying, is don't pull it wasn't even boosting. It was basic turning. Don't even pull crud like that. Steer and go. Hop over to here-ish. Not do the repeat. Okay. Stop going so far that way. Way to screw it. Way to screw it. Get over that hill. What changed? Frick off right now. 3:10:41. Why? You're dumb all of a sudden. Here comes 9. You're dumb all of a sudden. Get over that hill. Moving on. I swear. Swear, easy and called for. Just finish, dude. Better think twice about how you're playing this game and crap. Swear. My mind's a disturbia. Yeah, I'm very disturbed at how bad you are all of a sudden. Son of a living actual. Now, I got a literal freaking record, 1362 here going forward, right? See if I can't 13 going backwards too. Wouldn't get your hopes up, but I'll try and do something. So they basically most of it went well, just except for crap like that, and finishing Glamis. Finishing on Disturbia. No way. That's a great one to finish with. There's 15-4. Keep it going this way. Get it on the ground, will you? I swear. There's 14-9 all of a sudden. Maybe some crud like that. How did I do that, man? Hello? Like, I got a nice, like, tailwind type thing there. Frick on Earth. How was I doing that crap? Nice voice crack, too, by the way. Swear. Is you keep it reddish, somehow. Interesting. Weird how I'm doing that. I maybe can try something with that. I don't know. So what am I doing? I'm keeping it rightish, kind of, somehow. That is so weird. I maybe can use that, maybe. Might try that, just as an experiment. No big deal. Kind of didn't use it. Ooh, 1401, barely missed it. Kind of wasn't the answer. 220.93. Okay. Disturbia. Yeah, game crash. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go, dude. Swear. Screw you because you're freaking Glamis and crap. And your ads and crap, too. Don't care.
Dum dee dum 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 dee dum. This game is dum dee dum dum.